Well, dare we say it, it's looking like proper spring coming.
People across Britain are about to wake up to a whole new breakfast experience.
Isn't it awful when your journey grinds unexpectedly to a halt? But from less than 10 pence a day,
This suggests that we may well be awoken from the life on earth, which we think we are living right now, just as we are awoken from a dream.
brave channels, brave faces.
They turned you into somebody else. You're not real. None of this is real.
I'm not real. Do you know who's real?
No.
Smart. Some are just smarter than the others. Welcome to the others.
For the last 4 years, you have been engaged in the total immersion video game, Red Dwarf. As with all role-playing adventures, you will experience a certain amount of disorientation on leaving the game.
It's due to return in the year of the Red Bull, and the year of the Red Bull is 2012.
Immerse yourself in an amazing 3D world.
As Michael's obsession with a video game leads Jay to think that he doesn't love her anymore. So don't hate the player, Jay, hate the game.
And you go on to say that we're headed for your home planet, where your race has lived since the beginning of the universe? Ah! So, how did the universe begin? Then the meaning of existence, so every religion is wrong.
What are you doing?
Oh, hello, Brian. Well, you recall my complaining about Lois and the Fat Man not taking me with them?
Yeah?
Yes, well, you said I didn't have it in me to kill Lois, so I was just running a simulation to find out exactly how killing her and taking over the world would play out for me.
Yeah? How'd that go?
Not well, Brian. Not well. I suppose I'm not ready to kill Lois or take over the world. Yet.
So what you're saying is that what you experienced in the simulation didn't really happen or even matter?
Yes, that's correct.
So it was sort of like a dream?
No, it was a simulation.
Yes, but theoretically, if someone watched the events of that simulation from start to finish, only to find out that none of it really happened, I mean, you don't think that would be just like a giant middle finger to them?
Well, hopefully they would have enjoyed the ride.
I don't know, man. I think you piss a lot of people off that way.
The world is not what you think it is.
One of the two.
Yet you think they're the ones who will bring it down upon us.
Exactly. Except for the extraterrestrials that I've been contacted with says, wake up, guys. You're in a huge play. That, you know, it's like William Shakespeare said, the whole world's the stage and we're just the players on this thing, which is actually correct. The thing is that there's play going on multi-dimensions and from different places right now. There's a group of extraterrestrials that consider us a virtual reality game.
Really interesting. How about, you know, some of the physical laws, if we talk about that as well? Some have even suggested that we actually live in a, you know, in a kind of computer game environment, if you will. Things are very restricted in a 3D sense, at least. Do you subscribe at all to the idea that this the universe is kind of a holographic computer and we're inside this game, if you will?
Yeah, it's a very interesting idea, and you know, as I thought about that, it occurred to me that, you know, ultimately when you break it down, it doesn't really make that much difference, because
Sure.
if it's let's assume it is a game, but the game is played with all the same chess pieces that constitute the atoms and quarks that populate the physical cosmos. So, in a sense, the ideas collapse to the same idea.
What about evolution again, then? Is this thrown out the door, if you will, with your thesis, or how does that fit into it?
Oh, no, absolutely not. But it really reconceives terrestrial evolution as essentially a subroutine.
Don't you get it? Everything you're around over, your whole planet,
This is a game. All of this.
What you saw doesn't have to play out that way.
What are you talking about?
I found a way to change the game.
We're gonna have to start selling off assets.
What does that matter, Brian? Given what we know.
I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to hold on to some shred of reality.
Well, you, along with everyone else, are going to have to start dealing with a whole new reality from now on.
What if the world can't handle it? What if Washington's right and we should just keep this thing in the bag?
Trust me, the truth is always right.
It caused mass hysteria. You have no idea how much chaos this could cause.
He said, well, all right, well, let's just make a bet, because if there is no God and there is no afterlife, then when you die, that's the end of it, all right? But supposing there is one, and it may be an infinitesimal chance, it may be billions to one that there's an afterlife, but why not bet that there will be one? Because if you're wrong, the same will happen. Nothing.
Yeah.
If you're wrong and you bet there isn't a God, then you've got a poker up the bottom for eternity, which is a real law.
The nuns told me, he knows what you're thinking.
Yes.
He knows.
Yes.
So it's already, as soon as you made the bet, you're already dead.
You are.
But what if there's a third option, and there is an afterlife, but you only get to go to it if you were an atheist?
Oh, that's an amusing one.
Because then you get all the Christians dead, and then a load of bitter atheists going, and worst of all, I was wrong.
They've got eternity to worry about.
Yeah, exactly, with these lovely angels offering them cream cakes. You know, sod off.
Would you people please just shut the fuck up? It's all you ever do is praise and worship, praise and worship. What the fuck makes you think that all I want to hear for all of eternity is your ass kissing? I'm sick of it. I mean, what makes you people think that I'm so insecure that I need this stream of compliments constantly bombarding me?
Actually, that is the Bible. The Bible makes you seem pretty insecure.
Well, I'm going to put an end to that once and for all.
Good.
People, I've got something to say, and it might not be easy for you to hear, but I'm an atheist.
An atheist? You know what, Dad? I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Jeffrey. And from now on, only atheists are allowed in heaven, and all you fucking people who